Hello everybody, 2for4 here, and welcome back to Legacy of the Dragonborn. In the last one, Oh, hey, hold it. It's me, 2for4, from the future. This guy doesn't realize it, but he is in for quite a grind. He doesn't know what's at stake, okay? His very sanity is going to be tossed aside, and in its place, another dumbass will rise. But to tell that story, I must first take you back. Take you back to what was ultimately a warning sign of things to come. We have to find 2 artifacts that are random event based, and so we're gonna basically walk the roads of Skyrim. And so with that goal in mind, off we popped. We ran into Carjo, inviting him along for the ride, and also an afflicted refugee. We also had our journey blessed by the wandering revelers.
Nothing like fine spirits to help raise your spirits.
Yeah.
Cheers, my friend.
Cheers, bro.
May your adventures find you fame and fortune.
Oh, hold on though. Here's some actual light boots, which is something we need for the museum, so that's good. Too bad he doesn't have a helmet on him. That's also something we need. That would have been very helpful. We were already off to a great start. 2 more refugees, a horse's ass, and Mike the liar.
Mike wishes you well. Go bother somebody else.
Nothing could stop us. Not even 6 more afflicted refugees. Wait, what? Should we be counting these? All right. Well, let's tally up what we've already seen so far. Oh my god, 9 afflicted refugees? That seems like a lot. Well, let's keep going. Ooh, you got turned to dust. Sucks to suck. I'm gonna do... Oh my god, jeez. Whoa, my god, bro. Holy shit. Jesus Christ. Calm down, holy hell. Who are you? Afflicted refugee? Yeah, you look like one.
What are you doing that for?
Because, man. I don't have a reason for you. Shit. Just gonna take care of most of those in one sweep. Why not?
I am master of the arcade.
Okay. Also, there's a shack over there. And that's when tragedy struck. Oh, it's Miko's shack. Just like you were talking about. Oh, and you have your dead friend? No, dude. The only thing left is poor Miko. Oh, no, dude. No. Hi, Miko. Do you want to come with me? All right, come on. God damn it, dude. Can't say no to some dog. I have to bring the dog. Oh, God. I hope Al didn't leave me for doing that. Where is my boy? I'm getting stressed. Where is he? Here's Carjo. Oh, my God. I think Al's gone. I think he left. No, dude. No. Not my boy. Not my boy. Not my best boy. This is unacceptable. Well, we're gonna have to go get him back. Sorry, Miko, but there's only room for one best boy in my pack, and it's Al. There he is. Yes, I'm sorry, let's go. Good luck, Miko. Enjoy your journey out of Cold Harbor. So, tragedy averted, we sent Miko on her way and set her to Essential for good measure. And we were back on the road.
I am waiting for a good death.
I can help with that.
Hand over your valuables, or I'll gut you like a fish.
Walk away. Now, bitch.
Well, I can see you're not one to be trifled with.
Yes.
The Dommy Falmer mommy? That's disgusting and hilarious. Just rolls off the tongue so well, too. Ooh woo, are you my Dommy Falmer mommy? Nice.
Hand over your valuables, or I'll gut you like a fish.
In a lot of ways, I am in fact a big child. It's not that children are small adults. No. It's that adults are big children.
Don't try blocking if you have 2 weapons. You will only get confused. Much better to hit twice anyway. Go bother somebody else.
You guys figured it out. I didn't want anyone to know, Code Man, but I guess now is the time to come clean. I'm actually Elvis. See? Proved it.
Need something?
There it is, 100 pickpocket. Got it. Just a quick sidebar here. Getting 100 pickpocket means we now have the thief statue in the Hall of Heroes. Yay!
Need something?
Oh, well, if it isn't Ragnar the Red. We've managed to see Ragnar the Red, the Headless Horseman, but we haven't found any of the other things we're looking for.
Need something?
Light. Hey, the Elven Light Helmet. Good, that's something we need for the museum, so... 2 armor pieces down, but still no sign of Balbus or deep in his cups. Chat thought putting on a chef hat would help, and also, have you guys seen anything like this? What in the hell is going on here? Well, that was crazy. Don't think I've seen that before.
The world's foremost
Oh, this is that guy.
metallurgy. Not that you would know anything about that.
Oh, I've heard about you from Katria.
Katria? No, that's not possible. You know too much. Guards, kill him.
Don't you see that I'm using an Ethereum sword? Are you really that stupid? Hey, well, here's that guy. We found him. Oh, he's got unique robes. Neat.
What do you need?
So after 27 refugees and a few hours, several people in chat were trying to pull me into the dark side to get the job done using methods that some would just call unholy, so-called creative liberties. I wouldn't succumb to it. I said no, but another voice said, "It's just a baby." And I said no, but like louder this time. And the voice said, even louder and angrier, "I did your baby." Realizing the truth, I gave in. The power is in the palm of my hands. My options, endless. My powers, unlimited. My riz, off the goddamn charts. My swords, sharp, pointy. My pickaxe, bulky. My glutes, swole. The people want what the people want, and the people want me to join the dark side. The dark side of doing things the dark way. Just gonna go and snag that bad boy. Yeah, just gonna snag that. We did it, guys. We killed Balbus. Look, he has Balbus's fork on him, too. LOLOLOL. And so the journey for justice and the fork was done, but we were not done. No. As some of you may remember, we were still missing 2 fossils. So we headed back to the museum to see what they were, and off we headed to see Darnett, who very conveniently had one of the fossils that we needed. Well, you have the fossilized Saurian skull, so I guess that's not too bad. We set off to mining, and then we learned what would later become the greatest trick to ever exist in Skyrim. Oh, okay. So, holding it 1, drag it to 24, hold enter, and then drag it to 1? What the hell did that just do? Did that just make 24 hours happen? Holy fuck. Are you serious? Oh my god, that's crazy! I had no idea that was a thing. That's nuts! Oh my god, that's so cool. Just skipped a whole day. I didn't know that was possible. That's crazy. Oh, wow. Wow, that just blew my mind. That's nuts. I had no idea that was possible. Wow, get stepped on, bitch. Nice. With that new trick under our belt, we began to grind Darnett like there was no tomorrow. And before long, we had the final fossil. But our troubles were far from over, for you see, the struggle that we faced this day was only the beginning. And well, that brings us back to this doughy-eyed dumbass. Look at him, so full of hope and beans. Let's see what his great plan is. And today we are looking for books. A good plan, or so I thought. For you see, we had recently done a research project that led us straight to Sadrith Kagan for volumes 8 and 9 of King Edward's. How wonderfully simple! I'll just do this for the last remaining books and we will have a great time. Brilliant. Yes, I will research a book. No, dude, I didn't find anything. And then how am I supposed to find the books? How am I supposed to find the books I need? But I was not to be deterred, because I had other ideas. With the handy-dandy new waiting trick that we now have, grinding out these books from Urag might not be so bad. Although, I do feel like maybe I should search through all of these first, just in case. Like, cause there's a lot of books in these here bookshelves. Ah, yeah, here's one. Real Baron Zaya, Volume 6 Unabridged. That's one we need. I'll just yoink that on out of there. Yes, the Book of Circles, Volume 1. This is another one that we need. We need Volume 1 and the preface. So, this is going great so far. Jeez. Here's another one, Harvest's End. This is one that we need for the museum. Beautiful. Oh, here's another one, Fool's Ebony, Volume 5. This is going just great. Honestly, wow. Feeling pretty good about these ideas of mine. I started the wait game with Urag. And I waited. And I waited. And I waited. And then I got bored and left and went to Castle Volkihar, which had nothing, and then I went to Neloth, who had nothing, and then Atub, who also had nothing, and Sama, who had nothing. And then I went back to the research table, and oh, guess what? Nothing. So we went back to Urag, and we waited. And we waited. And then we stole all of his books, which was a good idea because I had actually missed some while I was searching earlier. Oh, well, we did get our hands on the preface, so that's something. We did get the origins of the Mages Guild, so that's also good. We also got 9 and 6 of the Real Baron Zaya Unabridged, so not a complete waste, but we are still missing some. Feeling slightly bolstered from finding some more books, I knew my only option was to grind Urag until he gave me all of the books I wanted.
Please make sure your hands are clean before touching anything, all right? Not so fast! Come on! Finish it, please! Mercy! See? That wasn't so hard, now was it? Nice doing business with you, friend. I suppose you've earned these.
Oh, Volume 10, thank God. Actual real progress. Jesus Christ. Oh, a 2-in-1. Urag, you shouldn't have. Oh, good. This isn't so bad. This is fine. Everything's fine. Oh, yes. Thank God. Please have something good for me. Oh, yes. Oh, thank God. Oh, my God. It's been so long since I've seen a book. Please. Thank you. Oh, 11. Yes. Oh, my God. Sweet. Oh, yes. The Shivering Apothecary, thank God. Just one more. Oh, yes. Oh, my God. Yes. Thank you, God. Oh, Jesus Christ. And with that, the library was complete and the books were done. I was going to call it a day and I'd start fresh tomorrow with something that would be easy, right? Well, it is time for us to work on something far less annoying. In that case, that is the armory. Brings us here to Karthspire. We are in search of a Forsworn staff. Fun fact about the Forsworn staff, despite what its name implies, it's not actually held by Forsworn shaman at all. In fact, there are only 2 that exist in the entire base game. However, if you have the artifacts of Skyrim mod, which I do, one of these staffs becomes a different staff. So, there's only really one, and it's here at Blind Cliff Tower. Oh, and so it is, the Forsworn staff. There it is. We need a honed ancient Nord greatsword. So I thought I would pay a visit here to Arkwind Point. Okay, ouch. That's very rude. Big chest for our efforts, hooray. Well, that did not turn up as many Draugr as I was hoping, so that's unfortunate. Trying to think of where has a lot of Draugr. I imagine Statamar Temple is gonna have a lot of Draugr, and it looks like I was right. Well, there's one anyway already. Oh, would you look at that? A honed ancient Nord greatsword, just kind of chilling on the ground right here. That's very, very convenient. I'm super happy that we came to this location. Wow. All right, mission accomplished. We did it. Cool. 2 items down, baby. Wow, this is going great. Guess I'll just go get the Falmer stuff. That'll be so easy, right? As long as I don't jinx it. Honestly, I don't feel like the staff is going to be too hard to find. Like, I know there's a lot of them, but we've found a few of them. Bruh! Oh, hey. Jeremejavite. This is one we need for the museum, so... Hooray, hooray. We are finding stuff. Cool. Since I happen to be in the glacial crevice, I figured it'd be a good idea to check out the Temple of the Venerable Ones. I hadn't forgotten last time I was there that there is a giant pit full of high-leveled Falmer. It's locked and requires a key. Well, that's strange. I guess we can't get back in there at all. Fine. Didn't want to anyway. Hey, you've got a staff. Is it one that I don't have? Staff of Fire Bolts. Shit. You know, the smartest version of myself is not having this problem because he already picked up all these staffs because he knew he needed them and he didn't mess around when it came to finding them. Yeah, didn't leave anything behind just in case, you know, like, oh, I can find it later. No, I found it now. I'm gonna have it now. Feeling slightly discouraged from our spoils in the crevice, we proceeded from there to clear out Shimmermist Cave, the Altfond Refugee Annex, Darkfall Passage, Lost Echo Cave, Tovald's Cave. That was strange. Oh my god, buddy, you got messed up. Blackreach. And finally, the Sightless Pit. And you know what all of these places had in common? They all had nothing we needed! The main problem was that I didn't fully understand the gravity of the situation and what the final list was going to require of me. That is, until we arrived at Liar's Retreat. You see, Liar's Retreat is very special because right inside the door are several Falmer spawns, and even deeper down in the cave, a staff. Looks like a staff of ice spikes, unfortunately. No! Okay, so not what we needed, but it gave me an idea. If the game was going to exploit me, I was going to exploit the game. I realized that by quick saving outside of Liar's Retreat, I could enter, check for the items I was looking for, and reload if I didn't find them. So, 4 reloads later, I realized something was staring me in the face. This cave had a Falmer shaman that occasionally spawned with a staff. And only 2 reloads later, we had ourselves a staff of lightning bolts. So we saved Al, who was very much being cornered, and headed off to the museum feeling pretty good about our smart save-scumming tactics. You know, funny story about the staff of lightning bolts. We already have one, and all that time we just spent looking for one was a waste of time! Haha, woo, yay! So I headed back to Liar's Retreat, and after 8 more reloads and bumping my difficulty up to Legendary, I realized something very important. You see, these are the Falmer staffs that we need to collect overall. These are the ones that we have, and these are the ones that we don't. And the interesting thing about these staffs is that they will only appear on high-level Falmer. And this skulker we've been killing only ever drops these 4 staffs. Equipped with this new knowledge, I waited 30 days and made my way back to Tovald's Cave, down into Tovald's Gap, and quick-saved before entering Tovald's Crossing. If you remember, right as you enter Tovald's Crossing, you're greeted by a high-level Falmer, and after only 2 reloads, I was presented with the Falmer Heavy Gauntlets. Oh god. But where does that leave us with staffs and the rest of the list? Where could we consistently find high-level Falmer shamans in order to grind out the rest of these staffs? Where could we quickly and efficiently find both gems and coins? I decided my best bet would be to power level up to 100 just in case level had anything to do with it, but unfortunately it looks like I was going to have to do more research and really dive into the nitty-gritty of who drops what and from where. And so I delved into the world of leveled lists, and I learned some very, very important things. Most importantly, the Falmer staffs I was after were only going to spawn on Falmer Shadow Masters or higher. Secondly, the coins could be found basically with just about any vendor randomly, but Ariana at the Explorer Society seemed to have a higher than usual chance of having them. And lastly, gems were going to be mostly random, but Kyer from the Explorer Society would collect them passively if he was in my party, which seemed the easiest solution as the others involved getting extremely lucky while mining or just opening chests randomly. I decided to casually put some of my research to the test on Ariana and nabbed myself 2 coins that we didn't have before. After that, I updated you guys on the situation on my Discord, where I also provided the final list of items that I needed to get. Wait, what do you mean you didn't see this? Wait, that means that you're not a part of my Discord? Like, what the fuck? Feeling good about the knowledge I had attained, I decided to stream what was essentially a Falmer hunt. I wish I could say we accomplished more, but I just didn't really truly understand the gravity of what I had to do, and what the limitations of the game were that were going to make this even harder than it needed to be. But nonetheless, we grabbed Kyer and we headed off to the Forgotten Vale to kill some Falmer with all you lovely people in tow. It was a good time. Also, I wasn't recording the first little bit of this stream, so I had to rip the VOD off of YouTube. The game audio can be a little overpowering at times, so headphone users beware. Ooh. Kyer, follow me.
Good. Lead the way.
Thanks. Hey, what kind of staff you got there? A skulker? That probably means you have, yep, something I already have. The skulkers do carry staffs, but they only carry the lower leveled staffs. What's the first artifact I ever collected? I think it was a head in a jar. There's one in Helgen Keep basement that you can collect pretty much immediately. I tried to make my way back into the Temple of the Venerable Ones, which is just up that away, but it's locked. Should I cheat? Should I cheat my way in there? I'm a little curious to see if it still has the spawn potential that I think it does. It's not that much of a cheat. It's just, why is it locked? Why can I no longer get in here? That seems a little unfair, don't you think? Should be able to get back in here just fine. Into the Temple of the Venerable Ones. Because there's the potential for a lot of Falmer to spawn in here, and I think just locking me out is a little rude. Look at this! I see why I'm no longer allowed back in the here. They do seem a little broken at the moment, but over this way is something very interesting, and that is a pit full of a lot of Falmer. Yes, you see, this is why I wanted to come in here, was specifically for this pit full of Falmer. Like, look how many there are, it's nuts. And you're telling me I couldn't come down here? No. See, like that person right there that's very strong? They could potentially have what we're after. No! Yeah. Damn, this is exactly what I wanted. Just a ton of really beefy Falmer. It's actually perfect. Oh, here they are, please. A Shadow Master. Yes, see? Boom! This is something we need. A Staff of Frost Atronak on a Shadow Master. That is exactly what we're looking for. And there was only one in this entire group, so that really should give you an idea of the odds that we're up against. But hey, that's one staff down. This has only further bolstered my need and desire for holes. The more Falmer holes I can find, the better off I'll be. Don't take that out of context though, okay? I have increased vigor as I was able to get that staff and actually made some solid forward progress. Feels pretty good. Feels real good. Like, wow. I am on cloud 10. That's how good it feels. Not cloud 9, cloud 10. Feeling the highs of cloud 9, we headed off to Fort Greenwall where we found nothing. And then off to Urkund where we also found nothing. We did learn something new though. Oh, and that's also where this thing is. I don't recall. You press the button and the beacon illuminates. In the distance you hear a familiar sound. The Devavesa seems to be flying itself to the beacon. Oh, the Devavesa. Oh. Oh. Neat. Where am I from? I'm from America. Can't you hear the sound of all the freedom in my voice? Just kidding. That's a funny joke we Americans like to tell. After that, it was off to Liar's Retreat again, where we learned something that was going to change everything. Skyrim dungeons don't recalculate levels after the first time, so you're just dealing with the game not working right? Well, that's fucking great. So the list of potential places is even more narrow than it was before. With this devastating information under our belt, it was time to head to a place that I ventured to at a higher level. Dim Frost! Sadly, I didn't find much, but there were some great moments with chat and with a Falmer friend. Where'd you get that live fish, Dragonborn? A true crime fighter always carries everything he needs in his utility belt, Al. Ah, good. Okay. Oh! Oh, buddy, you got a little stuck, didn't you? Ooh, woo, Thrad. Yeah. Ooh, woo, Thrad. Don't hit me with ooh, woo, Thrad, senpai. But you're a night prowler. No, dude, and you don't even have a thing. You useless motherfucker. No. Oh. No, you're right. I'm sorry. So. You lived down here a long time? I was about to ask how you see out of that helmet, but then I realized that probably doesn't really matter, does it? Oh, okay, well. Our moment was nice while it lasted, but I guess it's over now. You're a warmonger. You might have a staff that we're after. That would be very nice and good. I didn't see you pull one out, but that doesn't mean you don't have one. Yes, it does. Okay, well, whatever. If you have both eyes of the Falmer, can you smash them into a skulker's face and restore their eyesight? Only one way to find out, huh? I say go for it. You never know until you know, right? Nothing over here. Wind running is... Okay, alright. Lava's really hot, guys, as it turns out. And I guess we're leaving, so... Good, I guess. I didn't want to stay here anyway. My ankles are burning! At this point, I felt like the pit in the temple was going to be our best bet, and with no desire to grind that on camera, I decided to start looking for coins. So I went to Ariana. Do you have a unique coin for me? You sure don't. Picked some pockets, visited bits and pieces, headed into Markarth for some shopping, and at this point I was honestly getting pretty easily distracted and decided to put Kyre's gem theory to the test. Okay, well, as ridiculous of a method as this is, it appears to be working as intended. Knowing that this somehow worked, I made my way back to the Explorer Society and started to grind Ariana for coins, while simultaneously grinding Kyre for gems, until finally... Hey, a Cobalt Star coin! Oh my god! Amazing! That's one of the ones we need! Oh, I do have Morganite. Nice. Okay, yeah, good eye. Okay, so really not much, but I decided to call the stream there with plans to bring the grind home at a later time. And that's exactly what I did, baby. I knew the end was in sight, and I knew what it was going to take. The question remained of whether or not I could accomplish it. So later that night, that's exactly what I tried to do. First up, the coins! I really didn't know what to expect when it came to the coins. But you know what I wasn't expecting? I wasn't expecting to spend the next 462 Skyrim days trying to grind them out. But that's exactly what I did. It took quite some time, but we got the last few coins we needed. I briefly turned my attention to Kyre as he'd managed to get a few gems for us while we were grinding out coins. However, feeling that the wait time of 24 hours was not long enough, I downloaded a mod that allowed me to wait up to 31 days. Sadly, even though the glitch still worked, this had no effect at the rate at which he gathered gems. Woohoo! So I lowered it down to a 72-hour wait mod and decided to head off to find the Falmer staffs. Making our way to the temple and employing some creative liberties that we picked up on stream, we broke in and started save scumming the Falmer pit, which actually went super well. Turns out that Shadow Master in there is a guaranteed spawn. So every time we found a new staff, we'd fight our way out, wait until the pit respawned, and start the save scumming anew. And it honestly didn't take very long until we had the final staff. But what about the ancient Falmer weapons? This one was honestly going to be quite a doozy, but what a better place to save scum for them than Liar's Retreat. Didn't turn out much at first, but then... Falmer lore masters just started flowing out of the woodworks! 5, 10, 15, 25! They were all over the place! 30, 35! Holy shit, they really want me dead! Oh my god, Jesus! Thankfully, this totally not at all scripted ambush granted us the final 3 ancient Falmer items that we were after. How? Awfully convenient. It only took 35 Falmer lore masters. All that stood in our way now was the gems. But we have been blessed by the gods, for they have given us Kyre, the man that excretes gems from his very soul and plops them into his inventory. Maybe he poops them. I don't know. I don't want to know. All I know is that if I wait long enough, he'll give me everything I need. Now, if you had told me that I would have ended up waiting over 1,200 Skyrim days to get the gems and coins done, I would have told you that you were out of your goddamn mind. But here we are. Time to go home, you crazy son of a bitch.
Alright then. I'll be at the guild house if you need me.
Justice! Balbus's fork! A cliff racer fledgling fossil! A fossilized saurian skull! The Alchemist's Formulary, Harvest's End, Master Zoraim's Tale, The Origin of the Mages Guild, The Shivering Apothecary. And there it is. The final list is complete. The museum has never looked better, and all that remains for us to do is put away our favorite items, the ones that we kept with us on this wonderful and expansive journey across Skyrim. So stay tuned, everyone. The final stream and episode of the series is upon us. I hope you join me as we hang up our swords and cloak, giving the museum one final hurrah before we say goodbye. And of course, a huge shout out to my museum benefactors. There's so many of you. Oh my god. Wow.